see a picture of the cashier, the female at the cashier. I almost call that bitch a lady. I only started recording after the first part of the story, but the first part of the story was there was a little girl who just got potty trained, 2 years old, and her reward for getting potty trained was that she gets to go to the store and pick out whatever she wanted. So the girl went to the store and picked out a doll that she wanted, and when she got to the register, the cashier had some questions for the girl about the doll, asking the girl, well, I got the recording from that point on.
So she proceeded to the checkout line, where the white cashier asked a few strange questions about the dark-skinned doll. That's right, it was a dark-skinned doll in a doctor's outfit. The cashier said, is this doll for you or a friend? The 2-year-old, now this 2-year-old said, no, the doll is for me. The doctor said, well, it doesn't look like you. You know, why would you get that doll for you? The little girl said about the doll, she does look like me. I'm going to be a doctor when I grow up. She's a pretty girl. I'm a pretty girl. See her pretty hair? See her stethoscope? Just a cool story. It's on my page, b103.com, keyword Joe. And the reason I share this with you, this is a 2-year-old talking, all right? A 2-year-old. You know, sometimes we just we get into this world and we learn things that toddlers and little babies don't know anything about. In other words, we learn things that are just wrong. And this little 2-year-old can teach us a lot. Only been on this earth for 2 years, so check out the story.
Man, I hate you racists out here in these streets. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I used to never use that word because I don't want to have any hate in my heart for people. And I don't have any hate in my heart for the good in people, because like I said, I believe God is in all of us. But if you choose to use that God in you as an aside and let your evilness dominate, then fuck you, because you're gonna affect some children, and those children are gonna grow up and rule and manage the world. So if you are misguiding children, fuck you. Cleaners, front row center. That's how I roll. Let's make it quick, huh? I kept this thing going. I was only in there for a minute. He was good. He was quick for me. I need to start back roller skating too. Go on the end here because I don't want no trouble. We're at the post office. Y'all know what it is. That reminds me. This parking spot on the very edge is like at a hill, and that reminds me of a dream I had the night before last. I dreamed that Mr.'s vehicle, and I can't even feel whether it was a truck or the truck or the vehicle, was parked, and I went out to grab something out of the car. I think the carrier for my medication, and then car started rolling, and so I needed to lift the emergency brake, and then I had to go in and tell him, your car was trying to. When I tell y'all, this t-shirt is accurate. It is accurate. I just saw a ponytail weave in the middle of the street. But you don't understand, though, this is not a black area. It's a lot nicer than I thought it was. And I will regret not starting my stuff right now because I should be harvesting leaves. I should be harvesting salads right now. What time is it? I might have time. I might have time to do this. I'm going to make time to do this.